Hello everyone, this is session number 3 of lesson number 3, that is moving ahead to a word. In last session, that means in session 2 of lesson 3, we learn how to select text, how to select sentence, how to select entire paragraph. That means we learn what are different selection methods. Now in this session, we are going to learn about clipboard group. In clipboard group, 4 commands are the cut, copy, paste, and one new. It is new for you people, that is format painter. Okay, already you worked with cut, copy, paste. Okay, if it is a new command for you, no problem, you will understand after what this session. Okay, so let's see first the different commands from the clipboard group. You can see here the clipboard group, it is there in a home tab. Okay, and it is there at the beginning of word ribbon. 4 different commands are there: cut, copy, paste, format painter. Now let's see first what is the use of cut. Cut, this command is used to shift text or sentence or paragraph from one place to another place. That means you want to move a place of one paragraph or object which is selected, okay, from its original location to another location. We use it. And copy, it is used to create what the another work, or to create what copies of what selected work. Okay, then next one, that is paste. It is used to insert what cut matter or copied matter. Okay, it's whatever you cut or whatever you copied. Okay, to insert that matter we use paste. And at the end of format painter, it is similar to copy, but instead of content, it will copy what a format, that means color, font face, font size, font color, will copy all formatting things. Okay, and simply it will apply what that effect to the selected matter. Okay, so let's see first the cut one. Now what is the use of cut command? The cut command is used to shift what selected matter from one place to another place. Like we have to shift what a first sentence of this paragraph to the end of this paragraph. So select first sentence, click to cut. After cut that selected sentence, okay, you have to place cursor to the end of this paragraph or to where you want to paste or where you want to insert. Now we have to insert, we have to move it to the end of this paragraph. After insert the cursor, you have to click to paste. You will get that sentence, or you will get that cut sentence, okay, to the end of what this paragraph. This after the next one, it is copy. Now what is the use of copy? If you want to create what a duplicate work of selected matter, like we want one more copy of second paragraph, then select second paragraph, click to copy, then exactly where you want it to insert, place the cursor, then you have to click to the paste. So when you click to the paste, it will insert what the copied work. That means it will create what a duplicate work of selected matter. Means we use a copy to create a duplicate work of selected matter. This after the next one, that is format painter. Now let's see what is the use of format painter. I made some changes in this paragraph, like I changed its font color, even font effect, font, okay, and the same effect we have to apply to second paragraph, okay, without selecting what the formatting commands. So I'll apply. You can use what the format painter. Okay, you can select a whole paragraph, or you can select any sentence, or you can select any single word, or you can select what any single letter. Okay, so a single word has selected to copy what a format of this paragraph, okay, not a content. Then click to format painter. A format painter will copy a format of what the selected text or selected paragraph, and to which paragraph you want to apply, select that paragraph. This after you have to release the left button. Okay, that means it will apply for a format, okay, of which you copied. Okay, so it is of word, or it is effect of word format painter. Now let's see the keyboard shortcut for word cut. Keyboard shortcut for cut, that is Ctrl plus X. You can see the, then for copy, that is Ctrl plus C. Here it is. And for paste, Ctrl plus V. Okay, or you can use Shift plus insert also. It can be Ctrl plus V, or you can use what Shift plus insert, you can use one of them. Okay, now let's see what is next after clipboard group. In clipboard group, now let's see what is next point after cut, copy, paste. Our next point, that is spacing. I think yes, it is spacing. Now let's see what is the use of spacing. Actually there are two types of spacing: spacing between what the lines of paragraph, and spacing between what paragraphs. Okay, now let's see first how to use the spacing between lines and what is the use of this. As I said, the use of spacing or space between lines is to insert what a space between what. So let's see now how to insert a space between the lines. So here we have 3 paragraphs and we have to insert what a line space between what the lines. Manual also it's possible, but it will take more time. Okay, it is time consuming process. Okay, so using enter you can insert a space like this. Okay, but it is time consuming process and there's no accuracy. Okay, so using command you can insert what a space between the lines in paragraph or a selected paragraph. So first select paragraph, go to home tab, then from paragraph group, here is that command line spacing. From this line spacing you have to select the required line space. Okay, it is from 1.0, by default it is 1.0 or 1.15. if you want to increase it with another space option you can, like 2.5 to 3.0. if you want more than 3.0 you can, like here multiple space. Okay, select multiple space and increase here space. Okay, want to insert what 4 line space between line, you can. Okay, it will insert 4 line space between line. If you want to use a default you can, it's 1.5 or 1.0. Okay, generally it's 1.5 or 1.15. This after the next one, that is what paragraph spacing. If you want to insert a space between paragraphs, then you can. You have to follow the same steps. Okay, but don't select anyone from this. Okay, you have to go to the line spacing option, then here is option spacing before after. Okay, here we have to insert a space after the paragraph. Okay, so increase it, it will insert a space after paragraph, and before paragraph if you want you can insert a space before paragraph. Okay, we have to equally insert a space between and after, before or after paragraph, and click to OK. It will insert a space after paragraph and before paragraph also. Okay, and if you want to remove it you can go to the line spacing option from home tab in paragraph group, then remove space before paragraph, and again you have to follow the same steps to remove space after the paragraph. Okay, so what these are the steps to insert space between the paragraphs and insert what a space before and after paragraph. Okay, I hope you all understand the commands of clipboard group, cut, copy, paste and format painter, and command from the paragraph group, that is line spacing option. Okay, and paragraph spacing option. Okay, now let's see what is next point. This after our next point is shading. Now what is the use of shading? It is used to change the background color of selected paragraph or to set or apply shade for selected paragraph. That means you want to highlight what a particular part of this paragraph or whole part, okay, or entire paragraph, okay, or with particular color, that we call shading. Okay, and this option is the in a paragraph group in home tab. So go to paragraph group in home tab, click to shading option or theme color and select required color, okay, for shading. Okay, now it is selected. Okay, and here is that theme color or shading color. Okay, if you don't want, select this paragraph, go to theme or shading from home tab in paragraph group and click to no color. It will reject or it will remove that color. So it is about what the shading. Okay, so enough for today. We'll see next point, that is inserting word art in next session. Okay, enough for today.